What's up, what's up, what's up? It's your man Chazz Ellis once again giving you the information that you asked me for. I got a question from a young lady that was saying she's just started dating a guy, and what is it that women do that cause men to, to dump them early on in a relationship? So, I came up with this. The top reasons why women get dumped within the first 90 days. You notice I said 90 days because that's usually that short period of time when somebody decides whether they like you. Now, 90 days is an arbitrary number, but I'm just giving it a basic time frame. This is usually like within that short period of time from a month to 3 to 4 months even, when somebody decides whether or not they really like you and when it's easy for them to bail on you. And that's usually within that 90-day period, or within pretty close to 60, 90, a month, whatever. Anyway, the first one, and this is usually the biggest killer, it kills you the fastest, having sex too early. If you have sex with somebody on the first date, they almost always end up dumping you within that 90-day period. Sometimes they don't. But even, unfortunately, what happens is a lot of times you'll have a relationship with this person and everything will seem like it's going good for some months. But in the back of their mind, the fact that you had sex with them on the first date makes them feel like they're paying for something that everybody else got for free. They feel like you had sex with everybody on the first date because you did with them, even though that may not be true. It's how a lot of guys feel. And because of that, basically, you're not the type of person that they want to be with. Simple as that. So anything you do doesn't even matter at that point. Number 2, creating time limits on sex. You're just like probably thinking, wait, if I have sex too early, that gets me dumped. And if yep, that's the way it works. Sorry, but maybe sucks, but that's the way it works. People who do stuff like, I got a 90-day rule and things like that, that gets you dumped. Why does it get you dumped? For the same exact reason why having sex too early gets you dumped. It makes a person feel like they're paying for what somebody else got for free. Because in their mind, they're saying, did you really make everybody else wait 90 days before you had sex with them? Or is this some bullshit you're just trying to pull on me? Have you been getting ran through by a bunch of dudes and now you trying to come up with this ploy or this trick so that you don't get ran through anymore? It makes a guy kind of shut down. Also, you have to understand that if you're not having sex with somebody, then that means somebody else is. And when you have this time limit, it may not coincide with the way your relationship is moving. Like you may sit here and say, I'm waiting 60 days to have sex with you, but you might be in a situation where you guys are doing stuff together every day and saying I love you within 40 days. Now, if you're over here saying you love you to somebody, saying I love you to somebody, but not having sex with them, it's probably not going to keep lasting, So that's one of those things where the time limit sometimes isn't based on the way the relationship is moving. It's based on an arbitrary number, like 90 days or 60 days or whatever. It's not really based on how the relationship is moving. So that breaks you down a lot of times because a person feels like you're trying to control them, or they feel like you're not really serious when you are serious, and that's why you're doing what you're doing. But they don't feel that way. Number 3, demanding progress reports. That's a big one. And here's what I mean when I say demanding progress reports. Where is this going? What do you see as far as a future with me? I know people tell you to do that. Because they're like, well, you need to make sure that somebody really has a future plan for you and all that kind of stuff. No one's going to freaking tell you that they don't have a future plan for you. No one's going to tell you that. No one's going to be like, well, I was planning on just smashing and I was going to call you maybe, a couple weeks from now so I can smash again. And then I was going to get a couple other girls and, get them pregnant, smash them for a couple years, and then when your life was going downhill and you wasn't feeling good about yourself, I was going to pop back in, get you pregnant, be out, and then come back and start smashing again. That was the plan. That's how I get down. No one's going to say that. No one's going to come at you like that and give you that type of information. People don't do that. So when you're asking for these weekly, daily, monthly progress reports, all you're really kind of doing, it seems like you just don't really have faith in yourself, or you don't really have anything going for you. It seems like, and it gets annoying. A lot of guys are like, look, you could tell by the way I'm treating you and how I'm acting whether or not I have a plan for you, and I'm also saying it myself. It can't be solicited by you. You can't be sitting here like, you could ask somebody like, are we in an exclusive relationship? I need to know that. Because that's something that you would need to know. But for you to be on these weekly, monthly, daily progress reports, like, where are we going? Are we going to get married? It just makes a person feel like you're trying to control them. It makes them feel like you're trying to trap them. And it doesn't make the relationship feel organic. And that's the way it needs to feel. People need to feel like they're making their own decision to be with you. Not like you're just constantly pushing them and pressuring them. That pressure makes a person just go, you know what? I don't need to be with this chick. So, number 3, demanding them progress reports. That'll get you dumped. Being too desperate. Being the type of person that you're just willing to put up with anything. You're willing to do anything just to have a relationship. That's sad and it looks pathetic. It makes a person feel like they don't have somebody valuable. When you just constantly, and it's like, whatever you need to be with me, it doesn't even matter. When you're not doing it, it doesn't come from the heart. People don't really necessarily appreciate it. People appreciate things when you didn't have to do it, but you did it anyway. People appreciate that. Like, you didn't really have to do this for me, but you did it anyway. You're in a situation where you can find somebody else if you wanted to, but you still wanted to be with me, and you need me based on the fact that you care about me. You need me based on the fact that I'm somebody you want to love. I'm somebody you want to be with. Not because you're just such a big loser that nobody else would do it. So don't seem so desperate. You know, don't make it seem like you just don't have anything going for you. Make it seem like I want you in my life and I need you because I love you and I care about you. Or you're somebody that's important to me and I want to get to know you. Either way. Because that 90-day period, and like I said, it could be 90 days, it could be 4 months, 5 months. There's no like set number, but in that early period of a relationship, that's when you can really kind of make a person feel like you can kind of come off as being really lame, or you can come off as being somebody that's got a lot going for them, but is really into them. And that's going to make a dude want to stick around. Let me see. Number 5. Not letting go of the past. A lot of women get with a new dude and start talking about shit that the old dude did. And blaming the new dude as if he's doing the same thing. Like accusing the dude. Like, I called you 3 times yesterday and your phone was off. I was at work. You know, I work in a factory. Well, my old dude used to leave his phone off all day and I found out he was cheating on me. That was him. Why you come out of the house and take a shower before you left? You ain't supposed to be, what do you need to take a shower for? My old dude used to take a shower all the time and he was cheating on me. But people take showers. You're supposed to take a shower. That's him that did that, not me. What you hug my mama all tight for? My last dude had sex with my mama. Damn, that's terrible. But I was not even thinking about doing something like that. That didn't even cross my mind. That's dude. It's not me. You got to let go of the past. You can't keep bringing that mess up. Because this is a new person and they're not going to be accountable for what the old dude did. And number 6, oversharing. Stop doing that. These are things that women do on first, second, third, fourth dates a lot of times. And within the first month or so of a relationship. Doing this oversharing thing. We don't need to know about every dude that wronged you. We don't need to know about all the nasty stuff that you might have done or had done to you. You don't need to tell us everything about your life right off top. Some people overshare. If nobody asked you and you think that that's the type of thing that would make somebody feel a little less than happy about being with you, maybe you won't keep it to yourself. Maybe you want to just keep it to yourself. You don't have to tell everybody everything. So stop with the oversharing. That can bring you down a notch. It can take you down an infinite number of notches. So let's go back over it. Having sex too early. Creating time limits on sex. A lot of times they're arbitrary, they don't really help you. Demanding progress reports. Can't be doing that. This shit is annoying. Nobody wants to deal with that. Being too desperate. Nobody wants to date somebody that's a loser that nobody else wants. Simple as that. Not letting go of the past. That's the old dude that did that. He's responsible for that. Not the new guy. Oversharing. Stop making yourself look crazy. People don't want to hear stuff about you if they didn't ask. Okay? So those are things that we can look at to keep you from getting dumped early on in a relationship. Once again, it's your man, Chazz Ellis. Hope I was able to help you. Hit me up on AskChazzEllis on Facebook. You can also, I'm going to start running that Twitter pretty good, so that's another spot you'll be able to hit me on, or AskChazzEllis on Twitter. Leave me a personal message if you want to say anything to me. Also, you can leave a comment in the comment box. And like and subscribe. Peace.